Hey guys, it's Mike back here once again with some tips on job searching. Now, September often marks the start of a new school year, and freshmen, it means the start of their new academic life, whereas for seniors, it means they're getting ready to step into the professional world. Now, lots of seniors stress out a lot about how to find the job that they want and how to properly prepare for it.
Getting a job is a really important part of your life, so I thought it'd be a good idea to show what that process looks like for a lot of new workers. This place looks pretty good. I guess I'll go check it out. Hello. I would like a job, please. Yeah, you actually need 5 years experience for this position. But it says entry-level position on the advertisement. That's really only there so we don't have to pay you as much. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I mean, I probably couldn't work here forever, but I guess I'll give it a go. Hello. I would like a job, please. You're actually overqualified for this position, sir. But it says entry-level position on the advertisement. Yeah, but we're really looking for someone more enthusiastic. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So today we're here to give you guys some tips. So the most important piece of document that's going to help you with landing that dream job is going to be your resume. So you have to make sure that your resume is up to date and it is presented in such a way that it exudes professionalism. Previously, we have done a YouTube video on how to build your perfect resume, so feel free to check that out within our channel. Aside from you doing your resume, you can also find outside sources to help us. There are probably 3 big sources I think that is the biggest help with your resume. Number 1 is Writing Lab, which they have a general idea of how a resume should go. Second one, which is more concentrated towards your specific career, is your professor that has to do with your major. Now, most professors do have actual professional experience working in the field that they're teaching now, so they probably have a pretty decent idea on what a resume a company is looking for pertaining to your major. And lastly, you can always find professional educational consultants to help you, such as your Pathway, who have plenty of experiences dealing with all types of majors and subjects. So the most traditional way of finding a job is to find openings and send your resume. But nowadays, with the advanced technology, we do have a lot more other options such as LinkedIn, Indeed, Job Monsters, and many other websites. Personally, I like LinkedIn the most because it's not a one-way street. You can post your resume on it and companies can come and find you. There is always the career fair at the beginning of the school year. Career fairs are very important because generally the people who show up are alumni of your school, and you also get a chance to ask them lots of questions that you really don't get when you're applying for a job online. Here's a little side tip for you guys. Do be careful about what you post on social media. Lots of companies, before they hire you, will find your Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and they want to know what kind of person you are on the social side. So if you're the type of person to get drunk or do drugs and stuff like that, I don't think posting on your social media is the best idea because it could affect your future employment. So now let's assume that you landed the dream job that you have always wanted since you were a freshman coming onto campus for the first time. What should you do? So the most important one is practicing your interview skills. So the dreaded interview is what a lot of people fail on because they get too nervous. The best tip that I have for you guys is practice in the mirror because facial emotions do play a part in whether you got hired or not. Also, prepare a list of questions that you might get potentially asked. Especially for bigger companies, you can just Google it online and previous interviewees will post what questions they were asked. And finally, do know your resume like the back of your hand. When you get interviewed, they're going to be reading off your resume and ask you questions about your resume. So because that is your previous work experience or education, you should know everything and it should come naturally. Try not to stutter or have fillers like or stuff like that. That can really turn off people in an interview because it seems like you're not prepared, you're not professional enough, and that's definitely not the image that you want to give out. And finally, talking about image, always make sure that you're dressed in business casual at least, if not business formal. Companies do like to see the interviewees show up with a sense of professionalism and they're taking everything seriously. So even if 2 people have the same qualification, I can guarantee you the guy with the suit is definitely going to beat out the guy with the shorts and the t-shirt. And the only exception to that is if you're in IT or any computer related programs, because I have friends that show up in jeans and a t-shirt and it is perfectly acceptable. So I guess they got lucky there. And for females, as always, if you're going to be wearing a skirt, do try to be modest and don't go above the knees. And always ensure that you properly cover yourself. And also, try to dress in a pretty safe color, such as black, white, or gray. Don't wear a pink suit or, a flaming red dress to your interview. It's definitely going to send off the wrong impression. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully, it will help you guys out towards your future job search. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. As always, leave us a like, and I'll see you guys next time.
本节目由续航教育友情赞助播出，续航，全美最强。